Hello everyone. In the today's session, we'll be discussing about the cloud computing and its basics. In brief, let us get into the introduction. Computing is being transformed into a model consisting of services that are commoditized and delivered in a manner similar to utilities such as water, electricity, gas, and telephony. In such a model, users access services based on their requirements, regardless of where the services are hosted. Cloud computing is the most recent emerging paradigm, promising to turn the vision of computing utilities into a reality. Cloud computing is a technology advancement. It is based on the concepts of dynamic provisioning, which is applied not only to the services but also to the computing capability and some of the IT technologies infrastructure in general. Now, let us see the vision of cloud computing. Cloud computing allows anyone with a credit card to provision virtual hardware, runtime environments, and services. These are used for a long as needed, with no upfront commitments required. The entire stack of a commitment system is transformed into a collection of utilities which can be provisioned and composed together to deploy systems in hours rather than days with virtually no maintenance cost. Vision of cloud computing is that in the near future it will be possible to find the solution that matches the customer needs by simply entering our request in a global digital market. Here is the diagram of or the block diagram of the cloud global cloud marketplace. It's a connection between the server and the client. If the server is connecting with the client tells that I need to grow my infrastructure, but I do not know for how long. And the other client will say, I cannot invest in infrastructure. I just started my business. I Another clients like that. Many clients will be saying several things. Like here are some of the examples I'm going to tell you. I want to focus on application logic and not maintenance and scalability issues. I want to access and edit my documents and photos from everywhere. I have a lot of infrastructure that I want to rent. I have a surplus of infrastructure that I want to make use of. I have infrastructure and made middleware and I can host applications. I have an infrastructure and provide application services. By looking at this, it depends on the infrastructure. That means as client is having an infrastructure, he does not know how to use it. It is taking the help of cloud. This is called as cloud computing. Next, defining a cloud. The internet plays a fundamental role in cloud computing since it represents either the medium or the platform through which many cloud computing services are delivered and made accessible. This aspect is also reflected in definition given by Armburst. The definition given by Armburst is stated as cloud computing refers to both the application delivered as services over the internet and the hardware and system software, the data centers that provide those services. Here are some of the characters. Cloud computing has some interesting characters. These characters are no upfront commitments, no on-demand access, nice pricing, simplified application acceleration and scalability, efficient resource allocation, energy efficiency, seamless creation and use of third-party services. And what are the following challenges will be faced in the future generation or challenges ahead? Challenges concerning the dynamic provisioning of cloud computing services and resources arises. For example, in the infrastructure as service domain, how many resources need to be provisioned and for how long should they be used? In order to maximize the benefit, technical challenges also arise for cloud services providers for management of large computing infrastructure and the use of virtualization technologies on the top of them. Okay, thank you.